Hello and welcome to another Penny Auction Wizards administration training video from our series. This particular video is going to cover the Penny Auction Wizards Auction Auto Lister. Uh, this isn't a program that's exclusive. It's not included with the standard or the professional packages, um, or it's available as an add-on. Basically, what this software does is it makes your life much easier when it comes to listing auctions. As you'll see here, we've got our main site open, and I'm just going to scroll down here, show you some of the running auctions. Now, what this program basically does is it connects to your MySQL database and allows you to rapidly list an entire day's worth of auctions in just a few clicks. So this video is going to show you how to set it up, and we'll go from there. Now, um, the idea behind the software is this. In this area here, you have your software or your auction set, sorry, and you can add as many auctions as you want to this set. We recommend 10 auctions per set, and creating 24 auction sets. So what this does is when it comes time to list, you can go over here to your schedules, and you can create slots here like this. So let's say I want to do 12 hours of auctions. I'll create 12 slots. Each one of these slots represents an hour, and then you'll choose a set. Now, typically you have 24 sets, that you would have created or more. Standard penny auction with a proper setup has, 500 or 600 of these sets saved, and they can pull from these sets. So you would just choose your sets, and you would go down, and basically you'd have, random sets here for the day. Now our sets we've created, we've only got, four auctions saved in here. We're going to go back to this in a minute, and I'll show you how that works. But with all of these sets, created, I can click, run for each one by one, or I could click the run all button, which is here. And what it'll do is it'll list all of the auctions in succession. So typically you'll see it's running, and then it'll queue up the next one, and it'll go to the next one. So now what's interesting here is we're just going to go over here, and I'm just going to refresh. And you'll notice that all these items are rapidly being listed as I refresh. You'll see all these items showing up here. So it's pretty cool. So this is how you get an entire day's worth of auctions running quickly. Now, the alternative, even though our software lets you list an auction relatively quickly, in their earlier videos, if you check out, step 3 of our auction video series, you see that it's relatively, quick and easy to list an auction. It takes about 30 seconds to a minute to list an auction, but what this software does is it's looking to reduce the load entirely. Of listing, say, 240 auctions. So, I mean, just on average, if you did, 240 auctions times a minute, you're looking at 240 minutes, and that could take some time. I mean, you're looking at a good 4 hours of work, and for the most part, humans don't operate like machines, so it becomes an all-day task, and that's what this does. This will help you avoid any of that from occurring. Hiring somebody, having a full-time staff. This takes all of that out of the equation. So um, just wanted to give a quick showcase of it. And while this is running, we're going to go back over to the auction sets in a second. Yeah, so we've listed all nothing but MacBooks here. It's pushed everything else out. So okay, so the listing is done. Now we're going to go back to the auction set tab, and we're just going to show quickly how that how this works. All right, so um, you know, basically when you get the software, the first thing it's going to do, and after you install it, it's going to ask you for a license code. You're going to get that license code from us. If you haven't got it, if you have the software, you haven't got your license code, and you purchase the software, contact us right away, and we'll issue you a license code. So you enter the license code, and then you get brought into the actual software. Now, these products won't, exist in your database. So one of the first things you need to do is log into your mid panel and create categories and create your auction sets. Now, having said that, once that's done, now you have the ability to come in here and pull auctions and add them and save them into auction sets. So we'll start with the setting tab first because this is really what matters here. So um, I'll give you a quick description of what all this does. So once you've logged into the auction lister, first thing you need to do is you need to come in here. Your license key actually has your host name already embedded into it. You just need to enter your database login and password, and then click test connection, and it'll save. It'll say that you've tested it successfully, and then click save. On this end, you can do this so that you can check this box if you want the software to automatically start up. If you want the software to automatically start up for you when you run your, when you start up during the day. A lot of people want their software to run for them automatically when they begin for the day, so that's fine. You can also start your scheduling, and you can schedule days ahead if you'd like. This is the server time update interval as well as the schedule queue interval. This is all adjustable. Adjustable. It's recommended you leave this all alone. Your live auction count. This is how many auctions that it will list up to, and then anything above and beyond that will become part of the schedule. So it's possible for you to list, days and days and days worth of auctions, and it'll constantly keep 240 live running auctions on your site, which is a full days of auctions. You can add them in auto bidders, if you want to all your auctions manually by clicking on that button and setting them out. Again, this is for diagnostic purposes. Let's go to the auction set now. So this is typically how you want to create an auction set. So I'm going to create a new auction set. So first thing I'm going to do is give it a name. So call it set 2. Then I'm going to add an auction. Now this is where it connects to our database. Give it a moment because it is communicating with a live running database. And this is where you choose your categories that you've created and the products. So in this case, I'll just go with an Apple product for now. And I've got a MacBook Pro here and a Apple iTouch to choose from. Uh, this is an automatic. Calculation. It starts at 1 cent. I can choose my time duration, so I'll go 20-second auction. Shipping method. I can go with default shipping charge or whatever I've got currently listed. If it's a gift bid auction, you can do that as well. You can add your bids. I'm going to make it a buy now auction. I can use my bid up twos or my min auto bidders. In this case, it's automatically your break even price is automatically calculated in there. You can add that in there if you'd like. And then you click OK, and I've added a product. Now, every time you list one of these, you're going to notice that this timer interval is automatically going to update for you. So in this case, I'm only going to list 2 here to show you how it works. But the goal is to list 10 auctions in here and click save. And what will happen is the timer interval will go down to 6 minutes. So what that means is every 6 minutes an auction will list in your, or every 6 minutes total, 6 minutes apart. So this when an entire auction set gets listed, you'll have 10 auctions, and they will be listed 6 minutes apart. So every 6 minutes an auction's ending. So let's just do a bid pack here, bid pack basic. It's going to be free shipping because it's a bid pack. We'll allow buy now, disable min auto bidders, add that in there, and we'll click save. That's it, we're done. So during our scheduling, we would say click 2 new hours. We could choose 2 different auction sets now instead of 1. And then if we want to, we can click run all, and it'll list for the day. So it's a pretty straightforward program, very handy. I recommend it for anybody who's running a professional penny auction that's running more than 10 auctions per hour, which is your goal as a professional penny auction owner. Thank you very much for watching this video.